Okay, me and Eve are going to vegan afternoon tea. We're going to the Westbury. Yes, the Westbury. And yeah, gonna bring us all with me. I have another video of vegan afternoon tea. We went to the Merrion, so I'll leave that somewhere on the screen or in the description box. So Eve's actually already been to the Westbury for vegan afternoon tea and said it's unreal, so can't wait. And we actually also have a voucher. So this one we have a voucher for. Our cousins got it stuff for Christmas, and we actually got another voucher for Morrison. The Morrison. Let me check. The Morrison. So we got a voucher for there of different set of cousins. Today we're doing the Westbury, and then we will also do the Morrison on a different day. But yeah, stay tuned. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Also this green, stunning. It's from a shop called Las Flores. I will link it, sorry, in the description box. So we've got the pink Ruig scrunchie that I got from Brighton, Las Flores. And then this is actually, I have this years, it's from, I think it's from New Look, but like, I have it so long. I think since like 2018. Well, that's like 4 years. That's long enough. No, it's 2017. Anyways, that's besides the point. And then I've got my docs on. So yeah, we're gonna go get the bus, and yeah, I'll show you what we get to eat. Okay, so we arrive at the Westbury. Look at those chandeliers. Yes. First things first, coconut latte for 2. Yes, please. And look at my cute little drift. And look at that Delft baby blue stripes. Yes, please. And we sat beside the Fuinog. Okay, on to the cocktails. That one that I'm touching right there, that one is mine. The other one is Eve's. Eve's was like a pineapple base one, hence all the foamy bit on the top. Because who knew pineapple foamed like that? Certainly not me. My one has orange bitters. It's gin base. Eve's is vodka based. I think they both have cranberry in it. Anyways, most importantly, they were phenomenal. Okay, not the best angle for cheersing, but you gotta work with what you have. And we were very happy girlos, so love that for us. Most important part, our food has arrived. Okay, top tier, we have our desserts. Look how many desserts we have. That is a lot of desserts. We didn't get that many in the Merrion, let me tell you that much. And I am very excited. Apparently the flowers are also edible. Okay, second layer, scones. Okay, we have our vegan cream, vegan butter, jam. That one right there, that's a fruit scone. And they were still warm. And then onto the sambos. Okay, that one I'm pointing at, sweet potato fritter. That little white bit, that is vegan Philadelphia. Or vegan feta, excuse me. And here is me trying this one. Okay, it's vegan feta. It is beetroot. Not sure if I like beetroot, but sure, look, here we go. And in I go. And I actually remember, I'm not sure how I feel about beetroot. Very earthy, but sure, look, it's still good. And that vegan feta, phenomenal. Next we move on to the scones, and yes, it is the fruit scone that I started with. The plain one is still under there. So I'm gonna do butter and jam. Eve did jam and cream. And it was at that point that I realised that you didn't make a sambo out of a scone. You just eat them on their own. But I went with my sambo, and it was actually a rather large sambo and was a little bit difficult to eat. So here's Eve testing the vegan cream and jam on her scone, and it's 10 out of 10 for Eve. Okay, dessert time. Yes, please. This little thing, this little concoction, that orange bit, mango moussey type thing. And that flour is edible. And we've got like a desiccated coconut on top. Okay. I'm not mad into these type of desserts, but I'm definitely going to give it a go. And here I am, spilling the desiccated coconut everywhere. Smelling it. Definitely coconut. Definitely mango. Is it mango? Oh, definitely mango. Yeah. Ooh. And I'm actually kind of enjoying this. It's definitely like a moussey type texture. And I'm here for it.
Okay, on to the next one. It's some kind of like cacao base, and now that I'm kind of looking at it, does that kind of look like a nipple? I'm not sure, maybe. But anyways, it's like a cacao sponge type thing, and the red bit is like a little jam. I'm not even sure if it was jam. It was actually advertised that it was like an orange flavour in there, and there was a little bit of orange taste off it. And that white bit, that was kind of like moussey. So I'm going in for my first spoon, and the outcome, oh, she likes it. Yep. Ooh. Okay, on to the next one, and yep, it's crumbling everywhere. This one was actually really interesting. So that bit on the top, that is a full coffee bean. So that's a little bit dangerous. But that orange thing, that's actually just an orange coating. It's a pistachio mousse, and it had like Kahlua in it. So this one was definitely exciting to try, and I'm certainly not going to eat that coffee bean. So just put that down. And in we go. So the mousse bit is super moussey, and that biscuit thing underneath super duper crumbly. And what was my reaction? No. It was a no for me. I'm not sure about it. And that's okay. But Eve liked it. It was either too pistachio-y or too Kahlua-y. Either way, I wasn't mad on it. Just not my type of thing. This one, now let me tell you something, this one was 10 out of 10. This was like a praline. Deliciousness, goodness. Okay, those are apples, which is super cute. But yeah, that thing on the top, that's praline. And then there was like a Granny Smith gel. And it was on like a cacao or cocoa biscuit, whatever you want to call it. And yep, it's phenomenal. Now Eve couldn't have this one because we don't know what the praline was, what type of nut was in it. I would presume hazelnut. It was really creamy. It was so good. And that Granny Smith gel thing, perfect. Yeah, I think this one was my favourite. I went back to the plain scones. So I learnt my lesson. I didn't make a sambo out of it, just the butter and the jam. And I preferred the plain scone to the fruit scone because I think the fruit one was a little bit more dry. Either way, I was thoroughly enjoying this one.
Okay, review time. So, service, very close to the camera, sorry. Service 10 out of 10, they were super attentive. Anytime like our coffees, our drinks were low, they would ask us if we wanted another one. Or like if our plates were full, they'd take them away, etc, etc. And the staff were super friendly. The ambiance, the atmosphere, also 10 out of 10. It was busy, but obviously like there's enough staff and stuff like that that are like on the day. Loads of different age groups. We were beside the window, so it was nice we got to people watch. Love that for us. Okay, onto the food and drink. So the coconut lattes are chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. It's probably the best coconut latte that I've ever gotten while I'm out, because obviously my coconut lattes that I make are the best, but like while I'm out, so good. Like they're not strong at all, which is, I don't know, sometimes when I have a really strong coffee it makes me so anxious, and it's also like, it's too much. It can make me like, what's that, reflux, because I have hiatus hernia. So anyways, so yeah, we had 2 coconut lattes each. Now they don't do syrups. If you're into syrups, you won't get one there, but I absolutely hate syrups, so that's fine by me. But like even Eve, like Eve always has a caramel syrup in her coffees, and like she could drink them fine. So 10 out of 10 for the coconut lattes. And then the cocktails were so good. Now they were €15 on top of the vegan afternoon tea. So the vegan afternoon tea is €60 each. So then the cocktail on top of that was €15. I think I said already what ones I got and the one that Eve got, but like they were so nice. Like they weren't super strong. You weren't drinking it being like, oh my god, like I can really taste the alcohol. They were just perfectly done. Would definitely recommend the cocktails. And then the food itself, like pretty much everything was spot on. Like I would definitely give the food as a whole a 10 out of 10 because like the quality of everything was so good. Everything was so fresh. Like when I think back to the Marion that I went to with Kirsty and Eve, The Merion was quite stale. Like the bread was beginning to kind of get that hard kind of crustiness on it because it was out for too long. But like that just didn't exist in the Westbury. The Sambos, class. And then there was a really good variety of toppings and stuff like that. The scones were class. I preferred the one without the fruit bits, but like they were still both unreal. And like the vegan butter and vegan cream, I'm not mad into cream, but like it was good. It was quite coconutty, so it didn't taste really similar to normal cream because I don't really like, actually no, I don't like normal cream. Eve loved the vegan cream as well. And oh yeah, so then on to the desserts, which is the top layer. Like everything was just class. I'm not a massive fan of like fruity mousses, do you know, that kind of way. Like they were really good, like the quality of them was unreal, but I'm just like not mad into kind of fruity mousses. But honestly, like everything, nothing like had a bad texture. Everything just seemed so fresh. The flavors and all were good. It was just my preference that I don't particularly like certain desserts. Like overall, it was unreal. Like when I compare to Mary, like that's only the second time I've ever been to afternoon tea. And like both of them were vegan, but when I compare the Mary to the Westbury wins, lads. I would 100% recommend going to the Westbury for vegan afternoon tea. I'm sure the normal afternoon tea is lovely as well, and I actually had a little sneak peek at the people beside us because they got the normal one and it looked phenomenal. So I would 110% go back, but like as a treat. Oh, the only thing is you only have a 2-hour slot. So, and I feel like, don't get me wrong, like we were ready by the 2 hours, we were like stuffed, but at the same time, like if you wanted to sit there for like hours and hours, you can't really do that. And they say to you when you sit down, you've got a 2-hour slot. And but when we were in the Merion, like that, you could sit there for as long as you want. So that was the only difference. Well, no, there was loads of differences, but like negative against the Westbury, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe of course, comment, like, no, already said like, share, and yeah, that's all. So I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.